Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to take a look at your current love situation. We're going to look at Aries through Pisces. Keep in mind this is general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. We do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and start with Aries first. We're going to get one card for your energy, one card for your person's energy, and one card for the energy between the two of you to see what is the current situation. Aries and their person. Okay, so you're in the Two of Swords energy. You are at a crossroads. You're trying to understand what's going to happen next in the situation. You could be waiting on your person, feeling like a decision needs to be made. Maybe you're waiting on your person to make a decision. You could feel like you're fearing the unknown, but you do feel blocked in the situation as if maybe you don't have a say. Let's see your person's energy. What is Aries person's energy right now? The Ace of Cups. Okay, so your person does feel that this is a newer connection. This could be somebody that they maybe had some hurt in their past and they might be moving a little bit slow, but this person does have emotions for you. So let's see what the challenge is. What's the challenge in the current situation with Aries and their person? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Moon. So the challenge for you is that your person hasn't connected with you or hasn't told you their feelings and emotions. Maybe they have invested their time and their efforts. One of those situations where actions speak louder than words, but you could be somebody who needs words of affirmation. You need the verbal expression that this person is emotionally connecting with you, is establishing some sense of bond with you. Feels like there is a physical investment, so I feel like there's been action taken, but there hasn't been the actual words. So you could be feeling like you've been waiting too long, and that's why you're indecisive. What's going to be the likely outcome here? Give me one card. Okay, the King of Pentacles is going to be your outcome. So it does look like it is going to take a little bit of time. Your person eventually is going to come around in the way that you need them to. They could be somebody who just moves a little bit slower. They don't move as quickly as other people. They could be trying to stabilize their finances right now before they go all in. It does look like this person is definitely feeling like they are relying on this connection to elevate to the next level, especially if this is a newer person. What is the advice for Aries at this time? What is the best advice for Aries in this current situation? What is the advice? What is the advice for Aries? Okay, you might need to work on balancing out your feelings and emotions. Don't chalk this situation up as a loss already. There could be something that you're still holding on to from something from your past also potentially that is giving you a sense of confusion. If this person is putting in the effort, they just haven't said the words, but they're showing by their actions that they are invested, you might need to just work on balancing out those feelings and emotions so that you can feel confident with continuing with the connection. What is the affirmation card for Aries at this time? What do they need to hear? Be strong, be brave, and be bold when it comes to this situation. Taurus, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. What is the current situation for Taurus and their person? What is Taurus's energy at this time? Okay, you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. you're expecting growth. You could be somebody who is financially stable, financially secure. You know exactly who you are. You know what value and worth you bring to the connection. You're a provider. Maybe you're a single parent. You definitely feel like there's a deep sense of responsibility and obligation in your life that you do oblige by. Maybe you feel a sense of obligation to this person to grow the connection. What is Taurus's person's energy in the current situation? The Two of Wands. This could be a reconciliation. This could be somebody from your past that you're trying to reconcile with or potentially thinking about reconciling with. Your person's in the Two of Wands. So your person is kind of waiting, trying to figure out what the game plan is for them when it comes to you and the situation between the two of you. Your person could be trying to make a decision by controlling the narrative of when this is going to happen, if there's going to be victory or if there's not going to be victory. It's almost like your person is needing to make the decision. Maybe you're the one who is confident in knowing that you want to regrow the connection. Your person may not be 100% certain on a reconciliation. What is the challenge in this situation? What is the challenge for Taurus and their person? The Hermit. The challenge could be that your person hasn't made a decision. You're maybe offering commitment, offering wanting to reconcile, reconnect. You could share a family together. You could have shared a home together. The challenge could be that your person is trying to control the situation by not making a decision quite yet. Clarify the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? For the challenge. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity to reconnect. Your person's not sure if they want to miss out on this opportunity. Clarify the Two of Wands. Why is Taurus's person in the Two of Wands? Okay, you definitely have a child with this person with the Emperor coming out. Your person's trying to do the mature and responsible thing. They may question if the two of you come back together, if that is going to be a healthy dynamic for the children, especially if there was a lot of fighting, a lot of battles in the past. They may be concerned that it may not be the wisest decision. They are kind of trying to control the situation by not giving in quite yet. What's going to be the likely outcome between Taurus and their person? The Devil. So there could be an unhealthy attachment that the two of you do have with each other. We also have Death in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So something has to change. Something hasn't changed. That could be why your person is indecisive about moving back home, reconnecting, reconciling. There could be a sense of immaturity on your part. Your person feels when it comes to what they need. You may feel like you're responsible and you have your life together. They may feel like you don't. Maybe they feel you're emotionally immature. Clarify the Devil. Okay. Your person wants to be happy in this situation. They're just not sure that their happiness looks the same as your happiness. I'm hearing they don't want to be caged. So this person wants you to see things from their perspective. So if you were somebody who didn't want your person to have a lot of decision making or a lot of control or a lot of power in the situation, they don't want that. They want to be able to have their voice heard. They want to be understood in the relationship. So it looks like there is some healing that does need to happen with the two of you. What is the best piece of advice for Taurus at this time? There's a lot of mental anguish when it comes to the situation. And sometimes I'm hearing you got to love them. When you love them, you got to let them go. Sometimes that's what you have to do to work on yourself, focus on yourself. So I think for right now, instead of stressing about this person giving you what you want and trying to control the narrative, just go with the flow. And don't get too caught up in your head about having a certain expectation. Just see what happens. and focus on yourself and grounding your energy. What is the affirmation for Taurus? Today I am responsible. Today I will make good choices that will bring me health and happiness. Gemini. All right, Gemini, what is your current situation, Gemini? What is the current situation for Gemini and that person? You're in the Ten of Swords energy. I'm hearing put a fork in it, I'm done. So you could feel exhausted over what's been happening with you and your individual. Feel a sense of defeat, like you've given your all if you've not received your all. You could feel like you have sacrificed a lot for this person and this connection, and now you're broke. You're broke down. You can't give anymore. You may feel like there's just no hope left, that the hope of this working, you maybe have lost all hope. Your person's in the Queen of Swords energy. They are putting up certain boundaries in place. They are analyzing the situation from their own perspective, not from yours. Looks like your person has experienced a lot when it comes to the situation between the two of you. Maybe there's been a lot of communication. I think some of it they've chosen to ignore and maybe haven't been as supportive as they should have for maybe your feelings and your emotions. But it does look like your person is putting boundaries in place. What is the challenge between the two of you? There's a lack of action. I'm hearing all talk, no show. So you guys could just be talking in circles, but nobody's really showing the other one how to resolve this, or how we could resolve this, how we could come together and be on the same page, how we could look at things from each other's perspective. There's a lack of either one of you confidently taking the lead to compromise. You both could feel just defeated. It's kind of like two bulls fighting in a pen. I'm noticing the socks. These are two very different socks. You could be just on two different pages. Maybe you want different things in life. That you maybe were feeling at one point there was an opportunity that the two of you could empower each other and maybe get on the same page, that maybe your paths would intertwine at some point, but they just haven't. And that's leaving a sense of defeat. That's leaving a sense of, what else do we have left? So you feel you're done. You don't have anything left to give. Your tank is empty. Your person feels like they need to maintain power and control for themselves and put up healthy boundaries. What's going to be the likely outcome here? Okay, you may agree to disagree when it comes to the relationship point of view, but you may decide, you know what, maybe we should just downgrade the situation into friend zones. Maybe we shouldn't try to be in a relationship. Maybe we're just not good. We're not yoked good together. Maybe we're better just being friends. There's a sense of both of you still want to support each other in a way that doesn't really create a romantic support, but more of an emotional support, or support on a friendship level. So what is the advice for Gemini in this current circumstance? What is the best advice? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Listen to your intuition. I think your intuition is telling you it's time to let this go. You maybe have been thinking about this for quite some time. You have been heated over the lack of reciprocation between you and your person, not being able to come back onto the same page. There's a need for you to finally listen to your intuition, and your gut instinct is telling you it's time to let it go and let it end. What is the affirmation for Gemini at this time? Today I'm focused. Today I will be productive. I will feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do. Cancer. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Cancer, your current situation. What is it you need to know? What is it you need to hear when it comes to your current situation? Cancer. Your energy is the Two of Swords. You could be waiting, wondering, when is it going to happen? When is this person finally going to step up? When are they going to not make you feel confused, not make you feel like you're in the dark when it comes to what's happening between the two of you? There's a sense of waiting here, that you have been expecting your person to say something or do something when it comes to the situation between the two of you. You could feel like you're at a crossroads, you're kind of sitting on the fence. Maybe the decision you feel is out of your control. What is your person's energy? The Ace of Wands. You could be sleeping with this person. You could be having lustful desires and connecting with this person on an intimate basis. And you are maybe waiting for this person to put the other foot down and give you a solid commitment or a solid offer. Maybe that hasn't happened, but you're sleeping with this person. This person feels really excited when they think about you, but there is something about this person fantasizes about you and them together. And if you are sleeping with this person, there's fantasies they want to fulfill with you. Now, what is the challenge here? We have the Death in reverse. So the way things are is definitely stuck. There's no change. So if this has been going on for several months, for some of you, maybe even potentially several years, several weeks, but there hasn't been a transition from the bedroom into something more. This person hasn't really elevated the connection. And that could be a challenge because you are expecting something more. You're waiting for the person to give you something solid. You want them to transition away from the bedroom and give you really what you want when it comes to not feeling confused, but knowing that there's something more solid. What's going to be the likely outcome? The World in reverse. It feels like you're holding on to something that you want so tightly, so drastically, like you just can't let it go. Like you just feel like you have to have this with this person. There's a strong expectation that maybe you had at the beginning of this connection. And things have been delayed. Maybe you've even justified. Maybe this person has said, oh, I work too much. I can't give a relationship right now. But maybe in the future, there's been some type of incompleteness that you're holding on to, a shred of hope for some reason. And it feels like you're not satisfied. You're not happy with just sleeping with this person or being intimate with this person. And it could be because you're learning that this person isn't going to move the needle past the bedroom. They're not going to take you outside the bedroom to take you on a date, to court you, to formally give you what you desire, meeting your family and your friends and being close to you in that form or fashion. And that could be the problem, because the likely outcome is it's still unfinished, where you're not completing what you're really desiring when it comes to this person. So what is the advice? What is the advice for Cancer in this situation? What is the best advice? What is the guidance you need to know? Perfection and quest. So you have put this person up on a pedestal. You have made this person, you've idolized the idea of what this person's potential could be with you. You've maybe thought they would be a great mother or father of your children. They would be a great partner. They make good money. Maybe they have a nice home. You've put this person up on a pedestal, but you don't realize is you've left yourself underneath the pedestal. You're not up there with them. You're underneath them. And you're just holding on to that shred of hope that they'll see you underneath there. And then they'll reach their hand out and pull you up to that pedestal. And we have guilt at the bottom of the deck here. So you may feel guilted into holding on to this connection. Maybe you have friends or family that say, oh, just keep giving this person more time. Eventually come around. They're a great catch. You don't want to lose this person. You could feel outside pressure to hold on to this connection. But your best piece of advice is to not put this person on the pedestal they don't deserve. That they are leaving you in limbo. That they are not giving you what you truly desire. That they're not making the necessary changes that would bring you into a full-blown relationship. And you may have to really understand what is your ultimate goal and desire at the end of the day. Do you want to be waiting more months, more weeks, more years potentially for this person? Do you want outside influence to make you feel like you should? Maybe this was the first person you slept with, and now because that's the only person you've been with, you felt you were going to marry this person, so you feel guilty if you separate yourself where you would have to be with somebody else intimately. There's definitely an attachment here that you're needing to realize that this relationship and this person, that you've put them on this perfect pedestal, doesn't deserve to be up there. And it's time for you to take your power back. It's time for you to recognize that it's not their decision any longer. It's ultimately your decision. Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Leo, what is your current situation? Leo and their person, what is the current situation for Leo and their person? Your energy, the Seven of Wands. So you're on the defense. You're starting to feel that you need to put your guard up, or you already have your guard up when it comes to your particular person. You could be in protection mode at this time. You might feel like everything is working against the situation or the circumstances between you and your person. Maybe you're not as confident as you once were, and you could be starting to put your walls up because of that. Your person's energy, they feel restricted. They feel like they can't move. They can't do what they need to do. They're stuck. They're really unhappy with the way things are, maybe in their life or with the situation between the two of you. It's kind of like this person takes 5 steps forward, 3 steps back, 5 steps forward, 3 steps back. They're not gaining enough progression. And it could be because this person doesn't have, their energy could be a lower vibration than yours, and you may be picking up on that. That could be why you're pushing them away. You're starting to be on the defense, or your walls are starting to slowly go up. I'm seeing like an electric window slowly moving up as it's starting to close. Your person could be, because maybe of bad luck, of circumstances in their life, that their willpower and their drive is depleting. What's the challenge here? I'm hearing reciprocity. Equal give and take is the challenge. You could be giving, Leo, and your person maybe has been the receiver. And it could be because they are in this lower vibration. Maybe they don't want to just be the taker and the receiver. Maybe their circumstances has created that. I'm hearing that song. I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low. So there's something about your person concerned that you may start giving to someone else because of this energy. What's going to be the likely outcome here? Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles. You may not see, your person may come in and surprise you. They may actually rebound. They may actually change up on you. So if you've been the giver and they've been the receiver, it feels like the roles are going to be reversed. I feel like he's taking this pentacle and he's pushing these walls down. He's flipping it this way. So it feels like your person is going to attempt to rebound the situation between the two of you, bring in a sense of stability, bring in a sense of security, maybe even financial stability. This person could be somebody who's really smart, and they could be realizing the vibration they've been at, they can't continue to stay in because they maybe feel boxed in, which is impacting the connection between the two of you. And it could be that they're going to turn things right side up. I'm hearing topsy-turvy. So it looks like there's a rebounding of stability coming back to the situation. Let's get some advice for Leo. What is the best advice? What is the guidance that Leo needs to know? What do they need to hear at this time, Leo? Insecurity. Self-worth. This insecurity that you're feeling may not have anything to do with your person. There's something about self-worth and self-value. Did you overgive to your person because you didn't feel you were worthy otherwise if you didn't give? There's something about you working on your own value and worth. Your best piece of advice is if you overlove, you overgive to compensate for someone else, that is a mere reflection of yourself. That's an insecurity within you that you need to start developing the sense of stability within yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, to give to yourself more than you want to give to others. Okay, what's the affirmation for Leo in this situation? The universe is speaking. Listen with all your heart. And Leos are ruled by the heart. So what is your heart telling you about this situation? Trust in blinded faith. Don't compare yourself or your situation to other people. Look at your situation for what it is. And there is something about, I keep being drawn to, he's like blocking his heart. There's that insecurity. There's an obsession. There could be a fear and insecurity when it comes to the heart. Something that you have been masking. That could be why your walls are going up with this situation. Excuse me. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo. What is your current situation? Virgo. What is Virgo's current situation at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Virgo. Ace of Pentacles. So you want to do the right thing. There's an opportunity here that's presenting itself, a new beginning. This could be a newer situation with you and your person. You're maybe wanting to offer commitment. The person's energy is the Nine of Wands. Your person has trust issues. Maybe it's something directly caused by something that happened between the two of you, or it's trust issues from the past. This person maybe had their prior relationship maybe was a really bad experience, and because of that, they don't want to repeat the same mistake. They're determined not to create new wounds over old wounds. What's the challenge here? The Ten of Pentacles. So I'm seeing with this Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, you may realize that you have to go through some battles to get to the end. To overcome the war, you have to go through those battles. Your person may wanting to be in a bubble and go on the outside of that bubble of those challenges. And With that Ten of Pentacles, this is about longevity. This is about legacy. This is about long-term commitment, compatibility, bringing together what you both desire and you want. You're offering it and willing to go through it. Your person doesn't really want to repeat a cycle that they did potentially with someone else. So the challenge is getting to this Ten of Pentacles together. What's going to be the outcome? This is nice. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like you both are eventually going to be able to figure out how to work it out, how to balance out what you need versus what your person needs. And it may just be time, especially if this is a newer connection. This is going to just take some time for the two of you to be able to figure out, how do we make plans to make this work? How do we work as a team? How do we collaborate and make sure that we can continue to achieve what we both want, which is that Ten of Pentacles? How do we get there? And it may be, Virgo, that you have to hold your person's hand through these challenging times, because maybe they do have fears and insecurities that they are not fully recovered from the past battles or past wounds. So let's get some advice for Virgo. What is the advice? What is the guidance for Virgo at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good, Virgo? Wisdom, destiny. Virgo, I think you know this person is a part of your destiny. You already know that maybe the two of you were fated to be together. I think you're maybe a wise old soul that you see. I'm being drawn to the birth of the earth here. So you may see the potential that this could be, that there is a higher purpose for this connection. And maybe you are already in tune with that, or you're about to be very soon, because we do have that Ten of Pentacles and we do have destiny. So your best piece of advice is to use the wisdom that you have, even though you may be on opposite spectrums with you and your person, to be able to walk through it together. There could be things that you experienced in your life that maybe were wounds, that how you overcame them, that you can talk with your person, you can counsel or guidance your person to help understand how they can walk through the battle with you, not away from you. And I think your experience and your knowledge is going to be really significant to ensure that this is a part of the fate and destiny that the two of you are supposed to be together in the long term. Libra, you want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, what is your current situation? Libra, what is the current situation for Libra? What is the current situation for Libra? Okay, you're in the Knight of Wands energy. You could be on a quest of lustful desires, passionate endeavors. You could be really drawn to this person. You could be physically attracted to them. You could be making a lot of quick decisions when it comes to this person. They make you really excited. You could feel that you want to, I'm hearing procreate. So you might want to procreate with this person. What's your person's energy? The Queen of Pentacles. Your person knows their value and their worth. They're not playing games with you. They know exactly who they are and what they bring to the table. There could be an age difference between the two of you. What's the challenge? Okay, so your person could feel that you're juggling them with other people. Maybe you are. You could feel like your person has a lot on their plate, that they really don't need a relationship or don't have time for a relationship. There's this back and forth issue between the two of you. Commitment or no commitment? Commitment or no commitment? You may not want commitment. Your person may want commitment. And it's going going back and forth where the two of you are needing to balance this out. There's a sense of, you know, weighing the options of what can happen if you go all in. What's going to be the outcome? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so things slowly may start to change a little bit. They may start to shift a little bit. You may get out of your lustful energy and decide not just to sleep with this person, but maybe take them on a date, take them to a movie, take them to dinner, spend some quality time having heart-to-heart conversations, going for a walk together. It feels like you're being more practical with seeing this person's value and worth, and you're maturing when it comes to the connection. You're potentially wanting to elevate it more, just a little bit, not too much, not too fast, too soon, but just a little bit. You might commit to doing things that are more relationship-y type stuff versus just lustful, desire-y type stuff. So what's the advice for Libra? What is the best advice? What is the guidance that Libra needs to know? What do they need to hear to serve their highest good? Forgiveness. Impasse. You might have to ask this person to forgive you for your impulsiveness, your lustfulness, your desire to be with them intimately so quickly, and that could be your persistent energy in the initial. This person nurtures you in ways that maybe you never felt nurtured, and that might be part of why you've kind of juggled with if you want this or not. It might scare you a little bit, someone who actually cares about you and shows you respect and doesn't just want to sleep with you. What is the affirmation for Libra in this situation? You know the answer already, and today I will persevere. Today nothing will worry me, all my problems will pass in time. Scorpio. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio, your current situation. What is Scorpio's current situation at this time? Scorpio. Your energy is the Four of Pentacles. So you feel like you need to hold back from this person? There's something you're not able to let go of, something you've not been able to really release. You could be holding on to a certain expectation when it comes to your person. And you maybe are not letting go of the expectation. What's your person's energy? The World. Your person is in an energy of feeling like, you know what, you want to hold back? That's fine. I'm going to shut the door. I'm going to slam the door behind you. Maybe they physically slam the door behind you after you potentially broke up. What's the issue here? The Chariot in reverse. So things are stuck. Things are not moving. There's a lack of movement here between you and your person. There's a lack of progression. Could be because there's an unequal give and take, which has forced your person to close the cycle out, which has in turn made you potentially want to hold back. Might be just on different paths. You want one thing, you're holding on to the idea of that expectation, your person wants something else. What's the likely outcome? Not making plans for the future, that's for sure. Looks like the two of you are at a standstill. Nobody wants to give to the other one. Nobody wants to put their ego or their pride down. because there's just an uncertainty. You don't want to let go of your expectations you're holding on to, that you need some sense of stability or security from your person. Your person doesn't want to compromise. They're shutting the door. So you're kind of at a crossroads. So both of you maybe are going within and just assessing what is the best decision. Is it to just stay apart, or is it to come back together at some point? Let's see what the advice is for Scorpio. What is the best advice? What is the guidance that Scorpio needs to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? Scorpio. You might be at an impasse for a while here. I think right now you're needing to reconnect with yourself. You're needing to bring back your energy by yourself away from this person. Your expectations are different than your person's, and when you're at an impasse, that means neither one of you are getting what you want. You have a choice to stay stuck in the past or move forward to the future. And you're needing to reconnect with yourself, ground your energy, balance yourself out, work on your self-love, your self-respect, and maybe start connecting spiritually, start doing some meditation, maybe do some journaling. It's going to get you out of that energy of holding back certain things that you want, trying to control the narrative. It's going to help you release that. Whether this person comes back around later on or you just move forward without them, either way, you still need to recharge your batteries for yourself. What's the affirmation for Scorpio? Today I'm happy. Today, happiness and love will fill my heart and my soul all day. Yeah, that's that renewal, finding your happiness within yourself outside of this connection. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Sagittarius, your current situation. What is Sagittarius' current situation? What's Sagittarius' energy? Six of Cups. I'm hearing that song, take the records off the shelf. You can't find nobody else. What is that song? I'm hearing part of the lyrics. You could be very nostalgic right now. You could be replaying scenarios that happened in the past between you and your person. The good, the bad, all of the above. You're very nostalgic. Your person is in a lack of commitment when it comes to the situation between the two of you. There's something that maybe your person was supposed to learn when it came to the situation, but they didn't learn the lesson. They maybe are trying to ignore the situation for what it is. You could be married to this person and separated. You could be divorced from this person. You might even have children with that Six of Cups. What's the issue between the two of you? The Seven of Swords. There could have been a third-party situation between the two of you. Outside situations, circumstances, people. There's some hurt, there's some betrayal, there's some lies and deception. What's the likely outcome here? The Queen of Pentacles. Bringing back the potential stability in the connection. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Tower. So something is going to shift or change here. One more. 10 of Cups. Wow. So you definitely could be divorced, broken up. That Tower is something significant happened. This is separation here with that Hierophant. Your person feels the separation between the two of you. Whoever has Earth in their chart, whether that's you, Sagittarius, or your person, that's the person that's going to reach out to try to reconnect the dots in this connection. Try to establish the foundation with that Tower. We have the Ten of Cups at the end of the day. So it looks like you're able to turn this inside out and find your happily ever after together, to find the joy together after a hurt or a betrayal. What's the advice for Sagittarius? Forgiveness and isolation. If you are the one who hurt and betrayed your person, you might need to do some introspection to focus on forgiving yourself first as to why you did that, and then seeking the forgiveness from your person. There's a need to understand this deceptive energy, this betrayal. Whether it's you or your person. Either way, if you're not the one who betrayed your person, they're the one who betrayed you, there's a need for you to go within to be able to forgive them, to be able to get to that Ten of Cups. What is the affirmation for Sagittarius? Today I am confident. Today I am who I am, and I'm capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. Capricorn. You want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. We do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Capricorn, your current situation. What is going on? Capricorn and their person. Your energy, the King of Pentacles. You're focused on your career, your finances. You're giving more to your job than the situation. Your person's energy, the King of Swords. Your person is putting up certain boundaries in place. Because you are about your abundance, your person is analyzing the situation for what it is. They maybe have blocked you, or they've drawn a line in the sand saying, you know what, if you're not going to be truthful and give me what I need, I'm going to put boundaries in place. This person is thinking with their head, not with their heart when it comes to the situation. What's the problem? Lack of clarity, lack of truth. It could be your person has asked you, Capricorn, why are you spending so much time at work? Why are you not investing in this connection, this relationship? They want answers. They want the truth, and they're not getting the truth. And that could be the blockage here for the two of you. That's the challenge, that your person needs answers. They need justification as to why. And you could be choosing to ignore it. What's the outcome? Four of Cups. There's an opportunity that's going to get missed here between the two of you, because you could be unwilling to provide the answers your person is seeking. Your person could feel rejected. They could feel like they're sacrificing a lot waiting for these answers, and they're not receiving them. There could be a period where you and your person are contemplating your options elsewhere, because if you can't have an opportunity of the two of you being honest with each other, then how can you continue on a journey where you're not willing or able to be fully transparent? What is the advice for Capricorn? What is the advice for Capricorn? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Service and destiny. You could be living in your life purpose through your work. You could be servicing others, which maybe you're a doctor, or you're somebody who requires a lot of time away from home or relationships. And it's a part of your destiny. And your person feels you are choosing your destiny or your job over them. And because of that, it may be something that could be the truth, that you do have to accept that maybe you are married to your career, you're married to your higher purpose, you're married to whatever your destiny is with your career, that you feel a stronger pull towards that calling than to fulfill your relationship. And your advice is maybe just accepting that that is the truth, because the challenge is not wanting to face what the truth is, or not wanting to speak what that truth is. And as hard as that may sound to your person, if you say to them, you know what, I have to fulfill my destiny. It's a part of my journey. I can't not do my job. There's some type of soul reward that you're getting from doing this. Whatever this service work is that you do for others. It's something that on a soul level, you're pulled like a magnet directly to it. You can't force against it. And regardless, this person can't force you against it either. Even if you do love this person or you do care about this person, it may have to be a missed opportunity, because the pull to your higher calling is stronger than the pull to this relationship. What is the affirmation for Capricorn at this time? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? It's going to serve their highest good. My happiness is a choice that I make. Aquarius. You want your own personalized in-depth reading? My website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Okay, Aquarius. Your current situation. What's going on for Aquarius and their current situation? One more shuffle. What is Aquarius and their current situation with their person? Your energy is the Four of Wands in reverse. You could be physically separated with this person. You could be married to them in separation. Don't have to be. It could just be a long-term relationship, or a relationship where you feel the divide. There's something about you feeling not stable, not fitting in with this person, not able to connect emotionally the way that you want to. You'd feel like you aren't progressing in the connection. Your person's in the Fool energy. They're willing to pack their bags and run directly to you if you give them another chance. They're willing to reconnect or reunite. They're willing to do whatever it takes to have this leap of faith with the two of you. What's the challenge? There's a lack of you guys being able to speak what your truth is, being able to come to the forecenter of understanding what each other wants. It's almost like you could be paranoid, Aquarius, that if you stay with this person, you'll never find happiness. That the cup will never get full. That you'll always feel a sense of unhappiness or sadness with this person. And you could feel you're discovering that more and more over time, and that could be the challenge. That regardless of what your person says or what your person does, they want to come back into union, but you may not want to, and that could be the challenge. What's the outcome here? A lack of stability, a lack of security, a lack of longevity of the two of you being on the same page. There could be just a lack of movement because you don't want it. You don't trust that if you give it your all again, that it's going to harvest something different. that it's going to give you a sense of emotional satisfaction that it didn't give you in the past, so why would it give it to you again? It's almost like there's something that's just missing within the connection that was never there. It was never 100% there. So what is the advice for Aquarius at this time? You don't have to pretend to be happy in a situation or circumstance for anyone. I think you need to focus on you and focus on you are worthy of finding happiness, even if it's happiness by yourself. It doesn't always have to be in a relationship with someone else. I think focusing on that is going to lead you to what you need to feel within you and not expecting it from someone else, but really making sure that you're living authentically for your own happiness. What is the affirmation for Aquarius? Today I am capable. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Pisces, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces, your current situation, Pisces. What is Pisces' current situation? Pisces. You're in the Ten of Swords energy. I'm seeing someone leaving that battlefield. Maybe you go play paintball and you're at the end of the course and you're done. You've been hit, you've been hurt, you've been wounded, you've been completely destroyed. You're at a sense of defeat. You're at the end of the road, and now you're leaving. What is your person's energy? Queen of Pentacles. Your person is almost like, feels like is holding a temptation of stability for you, a temptation of security within the situation. They're trying to convince you they're stable, they're secure, they're abundant. They can give stability to this connection. What is the challenge? The Six of Cups. So much pain, so many battles, so many fights, so many disagreements from the past. Pisces, you're still holding on to all of them. They're in your backpack. They're still weighing you down. And your person is acting like it doesn't exist. They're pretending like, let's just wipe the slate clean, no big deal. Let's forget about all the things that we've exchanged in the past that were bad. Let's just hold on to the good and move forward. And the challenge is you can't. You can't take back those words. You can't take back those actions. You can't take back every hit you took in the situation. What's going to be the likely outcome? The King of Wands. Your person is really going to push hard to try to convince you to step up and give them a chance. And it feels like you may attempt to do that at some point. You may say, you know what, I'm going to give you one more try and we're going to see what's going to happen. But I'm going to be the one who's going to take the lead here. I'm the one who wants to call the shots. I'm the one who is going to feel empowered. If I come back through that door, the things are going to change. What's the advice for Pisces? I'm hearing my way or the highway. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. Don't be complacent. If your intuition tells you that you may say it's my way or the highway, but you know once you walk through that door and you close it, you are taking your jacket off of confidence and your person is the one who's going to be in control, don't get into that situation again if you know that. If your instincts are telling you that you're never going to be able to win the war with this person, it's always going to be a battle, and you're never going to be able to come to the middle together, and it's always going to be them reigning over the situation, then I think you have to trust your intuition, that you can't be complacent and not do anything. Use your intuition to make the best decision for you in this situation. What is the affirmation for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? What do they need to hear? Pisces. Today is a fresh start. Today is a brand new day that I will embrace as a new beginning and make the most of this day.